How much does a contractor bond cost? Depends on two factors. Let's go over each, but for the sake of this video, we're talking about contractor bonds in order to get a license, not construction bonds. Factor one, the bond amount. When it comes down to it, the higher your bond amount is, the more likely that your price will be based on these three factors: the personal credit of the owner or owners, industry experience, and the bond history if an owner has been licensed in the past. This is not always the case, but generally speaking, if your bond amount goes over $25,000, you can kind of expect the personal credit to be a primary pricing factor. But that's not always the case because there are a lot of contractor license bonds that do not require any credit check. Examples of these include the $25,000 Oregon Residential General Contractor Bond, which you can purchase for $250 for 1 year. The $15,000 South Carolina Residential Builder Bond costs $150 for 1 year. The $25,000 City of Indianapolis Contractor Bond starts at $175 for 2 years. Factor two, personal credit. So we've already mentioned that bond amounts that go over $25,000 tend to require the personal credit of the owner-owners as the primary pricing factor. Based on these factors that we talked about above, the surety, which is just the insurance company that underwrites contractor license bonds, will quote a rate, and this rate multiplied by your bond amount, that'll be the price that you pay. It's unfortunate that credit has to have such a huge role, but that's just the way this industry works. But that's what we do. We are Surety Bonds Direct. We're a specialized surety agency, and it's our sole purpose to find you the lowest possible price for your bond, regardless of your credit score. Here's what you can expect to pay. As we've mentioned, and using the examples we talked about above, for fixed price bonds that don't require credit, you're looking at about $100, $125 to over $500 as your bond amount approaches that $25,000 kind of limit. It really depends. Click on the link in the description, then click on your state and go find out right now. Is your bond one that does not require a credit check, or do you need a custom price? So if you do need a custom price, you can expect probably $250 on the very low end. A good example of this bond would be the New Jersey Home Improvement Bond, which typically comes in at $250 for even just decent credit. Up to over $1,500, even more. A good example would be the North Carolina General Contractor Bond, which is a difficult bond to get. But it all depends on your specific license bond and what state or city you're getting the bond in. The good news is that once you pay it, it's one payment for your bond term, which most of the time is 12 months for most everything. Here's the thing. Go click on the link in the description and go find out how your bond is priced. And that way we can at least help you get a hard number. You don't have to purchase or anything. You can just take the number we get you and say, thanks guys, and go price shop it if you need to. If you have any questions, ask in the comments as well. I'll make sure I answer you. Thanks for watching.